one too. All right, back in the building again, and today I'm gonna answer a comment from Mr. First Peter. Okay, so Mr. First Peter says, "You don't know how today's women work." Okay, really, women are so much more different. Huh? They want somebody to take care of them, provide and protect for them, and spend their money on them. They're really different. Ah, that's what they wanted in the past. That's what they want today. But some kind of way in the mix of all that, women are so much different, right? Women are different. Now, I will admit this. I will give you this. Women have much more distractions than they did before. I will admit that. But that just means that if you, it just depends on what you want out of a female. If you want to just have casual, premarital casual sex, have at it. I know you guys are mad at me because of what I said about Greg Adams' marriage will and all that. I mean, man, it wasn't no big deal. I mean, God, man, even he's not even sweating it like you guys are sweating it. I mean, man, it's no big deal. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me. You don't, you don't. It's no big deal. Like I say, I mean, it seems like the ones who are crying are the ones that are unmarried and have to follow a guy like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got to follow a guy like that. Okay, and I understand. But I don't have to follow nobody. Nobody. And if my wife left me right today, I could have whatever I want. But I wouldn't be led by the notion of having sex with a woman. That's not going to lead me around nowhere. But it obviously leads most of you guys around. So that's why I say, oh, things are so much different, so much different. Why? What what is really different? When you see, there's more distractions, there's more things out here, you know what I mean? There's more technology to, cause distractions. But women are still the same. They want attention, affection. They pretty much are the same. I mean, they want provision, protection, provision, and they're pretty much the same when you boil it all down. When you boil it all down. Now, here's the difference: the type of women you're gonna pick. There's different types of women that's out there now, right? Because you have something called social media that has spurned the growth of a philosophy in women where attention is currency, right? So this philosophy has been uh, negatively reinforced in social media through OnlyFans, through Instagram, through all these other ways that women can monetize their savageness. And those are the kind of women that most of you guys out there trying to pick from. You want the best looking, least ruthless person out there, right? Instead of you trying to find a person, if you really want a woman that's a good woman, then that's work. You're going to have to work to find a good woman. In the trash heap of dating, the dating world is a trash heap. It's a dumpster fire today. Social media has put gasoline on the dating industry and turned it into a dumpster fire. Right? So it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a wife, then you're going to have to work and look for a wife, man. Finding a wife ain't easy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You guys think like it's, Snow White. You ain't going to be the prince ride in and kiss the sleeping beauty that ain't touched nobody in, all these years. Get that out of your mind. Get that out of your mind. But I don't know how today's women work. I do know how today's women work. I sit back and watch you guys get your ass burnt every day. You guys come on YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, crying about getting your ass burnt every day. Who can't figure this? I mean, you ain't got to be a rocket scientist to figure out what's going on. But I think most of the time is you guys, the way you picking them. You picking women like we got a woman right here. This is the type of woman you will pick. Well, she clearly showing you what she's about. She don't even respect herself enough to have some clothes on, right? But this is what most of you guys would try to pick somebody like this and take her down. And then if she ran a game on you, you'd be like, oh my gosh, she ran a game on me when you were trying to run a game on her the whole time too. And some of you guys are so crazy. It's like, oh, well, I'm supposed to run a game on you. You ain't supposed to run a game on me. Not in today's world. Savages. All of y'all. Savages. What is a savage? A savage is a person that's lost the knowledge of himself and is living the beast life. What is a beast? A beast is an animal right? In the wild. A wild animal. They don't have no scruples, no morals. If I'm bigger than you and I can run faster than you and I'm stronger than you, it's dinner time, right? That's how savages work, right? But a savage is a person that was a human being, but has lost the knowledge of what being a human being is, and they're living a beast life. They have the thinking process of a beast, right? I'm just gonna take what I can from you. Catch me if you can, right? If I can take it from you, that makes it right. If I can trick you out of it, that makes it right. If I can use your thirst for sex to outwit you, that makes it right. If I can use your thirst for money to outwit you for sex, then that makes it right. So you savages, it's not me that don't know how women work, it's you. You don't know how today's women work. You don't know how today's all y'all work. Because y'all trying to find the needle in the haystack, but you're going to the wrong haystacks. Go to a good haystack where at least you got a chance of finding a good woman. Mr. First Peter also says, we can infer this, and now you confirm this. Stick to your wife and sit this one out, please. I am sitting it out. I agree with you on that. I'm going to do exactly what you told me. I'm sticking to my wife, absolutely doing that, and I'm sitting this one out. I've already sat it out. I'm watching you Negroes bump your head up against the wall. I'm like Richard Pryor. I'm just watching y'all jump out the window. I'm cool. Y'all the ones out there on the front lines getting your head bashed in, getting your wallets emptied, getting your feelings crushed. Complaining there ain't no women, so you gotta go and have another grown man tell you how to live. Here, this is a lifestyle. You can live this lifestyle. You got to do that, not me. Not me. I don't have to do none of that, man. I mean, shout out to Greg Adams. Shout out to him, man. A lot of stuff he says is really, makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against the brother. I just see deeper into it for those guys that want to get married. And you want to just hit and run and gun, have at it. Greg Adams, perfect. AMS, perfect. These guys are perfect. Fresh and Fit, those guys are perfect. Perfect. You want to rack up a big body count? Those guys are perfect for you. Perfect. But there's some of us some of you guys that still want to get married. So I'm talking to those guys. You don't want to get married? You're not looking for a good woman? You're just looking for a woman to be able to have sex with, casual sex with? Go ahead. Man, no place better than Fresh and Fit. No place better than Greg Adams. Matter of fact, Greg Adams will help you finding white women. He's got a special scope on his rifle. So he can help you fight if you have a thing for them. right? He can show you how to make that work. But the rest of us, I mean, you know, there's some guys that want to get married and they're looking for a good woman, and they don't know what the qualities of a good woman is. And so I'm just here trying to point those things out. If you want a marriage that's going to last a long time, that's all. That's all. Ain't none of the other guys qualified to tell you that information. They're not qualified, right? Right? I mean, if you gonna get flying lessons, would you go get flying lessons from somebody who crashed all the time, or are you gonna get flying lessons from a pilot that's been flying for 30-something years and landed every time, walked away from every landing, right? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, man, I'm taking your advice, First Peter. I'm gonna sit it out. I'm gonna continue to sit it out. I've been sitting it out, and I'm gonna continue to sit it out. Thank you for your advice. I'm just gonna sit it out. I'm gonna stick with my wife of 32 years. I'm gonna sit it out. And I hope. Matter of fact, shout out to Greg Adams. Shout out to AMS. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. I hope they break you dudes that's out there trying to. You're right. I'm gonna sit out. Because, see, I'm trying to give you free information. These dudes is charging you for sessions, right? For $500 for them to sit there and talk to you, right? I hope they break you dudes. Break and continue to break. I hope they come up. I hope Greg Adams come up with a course. I hope AMS come up with a course. I hope they all come up with courses and ways to continue to break you dudes. Break you dudes. I'll be sitting here in the wings. I'll be sitting here in the wings when you get tired of spending all your money or going into the Patreon, and they are, you know what I'm saying, telling you pretty much the same thing over and over again, repackaged in a different way. Hey, I'll be here. Put it like this: when you're looking for a wife, as long as you want to have sex without responsibility, them guys will be there for you. So go over there, talk to them guys, and you're right. I'll sit this one out because what can I say? I'm trying to deal with a different type of dude. You ain't my guy, First Peter. You ain't the type of guy that'll listen to me and that'll be ready to hear what I got to say, right? And so you need guys like Greg Adams and AMS and Fresh and Fit and those type of dudes who can guide you along. Right? So let them guide you along. No smoke on none of them dudes. Shout out to them. They're great businessmen. I admire the way they're able to put their business together so they can get dudes like yourself to come over there and they can break you off something special. And so keep breaking you off. And hey, who's mad at that? I'm not mad at that at all. All I'm saying is, you ain't the type of dude that would listen to me. You ain't the type of dude that would, get any information from me or purchase any information. If I package any information together for you, I don't think you would get it. I don't think you would, because you wouldn't feel like you need it, right? You want somebody like these guys that's going to tell you how to slang that D, right? So slang it. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's emotionally healthy. I don't think, for a man, I don't think it's healthy for you physically. I don't think it's emotionally healthy for you to be like that. But hey, what do I know? Like you said, 32 years in the game, same woman, all my children raised under the same roof. What do I know? Right? What kind of information can I give to the people that's wanting to get married? Maybe I should just, like you said, I'm just sitting it out, keep listening to you guys, complain, go run to somebody, go run to Greg Adams, go run to AMS, and go run to Fresh and Fit, and let them show you how to just live a savage lifestyle. Okay, go ahead. And nothing, like I said, nothing against those brothers. Have at it. I just don't teach. I don't teach the savage lifestyle. I don't teach the savage lifestyle. I teach the lifestyle for men who want to have a wife and children and want to have responsibility in their life. So if that's what you want, and I can see that you don't want that, but if that's what if there's fellas out there that want that, go check out my video, the free course that I put out there, um, talking about you know, women, right? Yeah, go out there and check out video 1, 2, and 3 coming up, talking about the sexual selection process, where you can go out and figure out how to select women. You can select women, the proper women you should select to be involved in the sexual selection process for you. If you're trying to do certain things, you're trying to live a long time, there are certain women that you should exclude from the sexual selection process. And I have we're gonna talk about how you can do that and the best way to do it, rather, because you guys are out here excluding women that basically exclude you, but you don't know how to exclude women from the sexual selection process because you're too scared you're not gonna run across another one. Most of you guys that's whining out here, but go check that video out. Go check out video 1. Go check out video number 2, and see what you think. See if it's something that makes sense for you. If it makes sense for you to learn how to select properly before you have sex with people, because it's dangerous nowadays. It's dangerous, man. Some of these women are walking around here infected with all kinds of infectious diseases, and they having sex with as many partners as they can to infect as many people as they can. Some of these people are ruthless like this. And they dressed up like this. They look good. They look like, the woman of your dreams. And then next thing you know, they call you, let you know you're infected, or you find out you're infected, or some other issue. Your life is too valuable to be risking, in my opinion, with a bunch of casual sex. In today's world, that ain't gonna fly, man. And you're putting yourself at a humongous risk for infection by doing that, in my opinion. You shouldn't get to that point where I got a whole, like I said, watch those 2 videos. It's a lot of information in there about why you shouldn't do stuff like that and how you can do it better. There's a better way to sexually select properly, or as best as you can. And I just gave you some pointers in those 2 videos. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a man that's done all kind of different stupid stuff. I've been stupid. I got smart, and now I'm just trying to push that information on to guys that are interested. If that's not you, if you're not interested in living a long time, being safe, and having a wife, then you're probably on the wrong page. Hey, let me shout out Greg Adams' page. Go over to Greg Adams' page. Go over there. Buy all 3 of his books. Go buy them and go live that lifestyle. If you're not doing here, I ain't hating on him. I just shout out his whole business right there. Or go over to Greg Adams and get a coaching call. Set up a coaching call. Set up a coaching call for yourself. See, I don't have no hate at all, man. I disagree with him on some things, but hey, man, as far as hating, I don't hate the brother. It's my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I may disagree with him. Same thing, Fresh and Fit. Same thing with AMS. I don't have no hate. Call all of those. Go to Fresh and Fit. Call them for a counseling session. I don't know how much these guys charge. Same thing with AMS. You for real, and you got an issue with me? Go on over there. Go over there and pay them to tell you. Go over there and pay them to tell you whatever they tell you, right? That's different from what I'm telling you, right? Especially Fresh and Fit. Those guys are really going to tell you how to streamline your operation. But remember, I would consider my health before I start running around trying to smash 30 or 40 women in today's marketplace. I would really consider my health, emotional and uh, emotional and physical health and financial health. These women will break you out here. They'll break you. By the time you figure out what they're doing to you, you know what I mean? They're already gonna broke you in half. But what do I know? Anyway, that's what I got to say about that. Peace.